To all my brothers and sisters listening from all of the world. As you know, I am speaking to you from inside Iran, and for obvious reasons, you cannot see my face. But you know my voice. You have heard it crack with grief, and you have heard it soar with hope. Today marks exactly 100 days since the nights of January 8th and 9th, and 100 days since the earth shook beneath the Islamic Republic, and 100 days since the course of Iranian history was violently, beautifully, and permanently altered. If you want to understand what the last 100 days have been like inside Iran, imagine a heart being torn out, set on fire, and then placed back into a chest that is finally learning how to breathe. It started with the call. When Prince Reza Pahlavi asked us to stand, we didn't just stand, we surged. For those 48 hours in early January, millions of us flooded the streets. We tasted an absolute, unadulterated joy for the first time in generations. The fear evaporated. We looked to our left and right and saw a nation reborn, chanting the name of Prince who represented the very history the regime tried to erase.
بگو جاویدزا جاوید ویدزا Hey to Reza Pahlavi, come to Iran. Baby Netanyahu, please come to Iran. Please help to Iranian people. Ayatollah killed my people. Please help.
But the regime's answer was a slaughter. The internet went dark, and the machine guns mounted on trucks opened fire. The sheer disbelief we felt in days that followed as body bags ran out and 18-wheelers carried away our bravest children was paralyzing. They tried to drown our revolution in blood. We were thrown into a valley of despair, wondering if the world had simply closed its eyes to a massacre of more than 13,000 souls. And then the impossible happened, the assassination of Ali Khamenei.
Ayatollah Khamenei is dead.
The architect of our misery, the dictator who ordered our children executed, was gone. The euphoria that swept through our neighborhoods, the celebrations, the tears of pure, vindicative happiness, it was turning point that proved the regime was not invisible. They could bleed, they could die. From there, we navigated the maddening games of international politics. We endured the roller coaster of President Donald Trump's emotional games, the shifting promises, the sudden strikes, and the eventual ceasefire. It was exhausting, but through every political maneuver and every headline, one truth remained unshakable. We were no longer waiting to be saved, we were forcing the world to react to us. Let us be clear, with the world today, this revolution did not start in 2022, nor did it start in 100 days ago. The Iranian People's Revolution began the very second the Islamic Republic hijacked our nation in 1979. For over 4 decades, we have been a captive nation, fighting an occupying force from within. And for those same 4 decades, Prince Reza Pahlavi walked a path of complete solitude. He was mocked by the regime. He was ignored by Western politicians who preferred appeasing terrorists to supporting freedom. He carried the weight of an exiled crown with no guarantee that his nation would ever call him back. But he is our voice because we, the people, screamed his name into the void until the world was forced to listen. Today, we are entering the final phase of this long, bloody war. The board is set, and the pieces are finally in our favor. The issue is no longer whether the Islamic Republic will fall. The only issue is the timing of its collapse, and that time is closer than ever. The Iranian people and the king are moving to the absolute top of the battlefield. The transition is no longer a dream, it is an active, ongoing operation. The Israel, IDF, and Israeli people has stood as a genuine ally to the Iranian people, striking the head of octopus while we dismantle its tentacles. With the United States now actively supporting Iranian people and our revolution, the geopolitical isolation of Iranian people has ended. I want to say something directly to the IRGC, the Basij, and the regime propagandists, desperately trying to project a strength. You are walking ghosts. No matter what hypocrisy you spew on your state run media, no matter what hollow threats your so called commanders make, we see right through you. Your supreme leader is dead. Your proxies are crumbling. The streets you patrol no longer belong to you. You are no longer a thing to be feared. You are simply an obstacle waiting to be removed. And to the Iranian people, the nightmare is ending. It is finally our turn. It is our turn to taste power. It is our turn to dispense justice. We will see each other in free Iran. That's it. Thank you.